Hello, my name is Maria Valrath, and I am presenting to you the RTI process for the gifted. This is my first grade boy who is also speech impaired. He loves math, science, and STEM activities, but he dislikes writing and has poor handwriting, which is probably why he dislikes writing. He does struggle with staying on task, especially during writing time and during our literacy center time. This boy is reading above grade level, is also above grade level in math, but is right at grade level in writing, though he could be above grade level in writing. Considering everything about this child, we would meet with the problem-solving team. That would include possibly a member of our administration, the gifted endorsed teacher, an IN specialist, the ESE service provider, which would probably be the speech and language pathologist, the parents, and the school psychologist. In this meeting, we would focus on addressing his EP goals after qualifying for gifted, being nominated and qualifying for gifted, which he has through Plan B. We would identify his areas of strength, which I've already mentioned, which are math, science, and STEM activities. We would discuss and review his speech goals with the speech and language pathologist, and then we would address and create a 504 plan for his ADHD, which he has been identified through the school psychologist and with parent recommendation and concern through their pediatrician. The meeting we would go over their procedural safeguards. We would go over the legalities of everything, and the IN specialist would explain all of that to the parents. We would go over all of his EP goals, areas of strength, his speech goals, and his 504 accommodations at this meeting. We would make sure that the teacher would be able to give some notations on the student's strengths and weaknesses in the classroom and characteristics of all things, his gifted characteristics, his need for speech, and then also his need for the 504. We then would make sure that the accommodations were clear, and there would be, the timeline for review for his EP, his speech, and 504 goals would be reviewed with the parents. All documents would be printed and signed by the parents and all people in attendance at the meeting. And the parents would be given any opportunity to ask questions if needed at that time as well. In the classroom, I would choose an intervention to work with him on completing tasks on time. That intervention that I chose would be a weekly kind of task completion card, where he would have the weekly goal of completing his daily activities on time and to the best of his ability. So it highlights all areas of our day, Monday through Friday. So he would have to earn 3 out of the 6 stars each day to receive a small, some kind of token, monetary or non-monetary, from his parents and from me. And that would be something that would have to be agreed upon between myself and his parents. And that would come to school every day and then be sent home every day, so there is a clear connection between home and school. I've done something like this in the past, and it has been very effective in motivating and keeping some students that have this type of issue, keeping them on track and also motivated to do their best throughout the day. With these things all being considered, my first grade boy, his EP goals would address his areas of strength and need for a different challenge. His IEP would address his speech needs. His 504 would address his ADHD and give him support with that in the classroom. And his behavior plan or task card checklist would address his ADHD behaviors and underachieving behaviors and try to provide the motivation that he may require to work at his academic level and expectation. This all would result in a happy child with all instructional needs met, academic, social, emotional, and mental needs met, which would equal student success across the board, which is what we would want to aim for in any area of education, whether it be gifted education or a student which is also has other needs outside of just being gifted. And that's how this differentiated instruction and intervention is related to the gifted program and the different identifications of this child. Thank you.